What is up, guys, and welcome to another episode of my HLTV Fantasy. Today we are looking at Blast Premier Spring 2022 Showdown Americas. If you didn't watch my last video, the reason why I don't have a webcam is because I'm very sick right now, have been for the last couple of days. Still wanna put out some content on these two events on both Ego and HLTV. So I'm gonna be recording them like this, kind of old school vibe. Because if you've been on the channel for long enough, you'll know that I didn't used to have a webcam in my videos. Either way, let's just get straight into it. I don't want to make this too long because it's gonna strain my throat quite a lot. Yeah, Furia and Liquid are the favorites. There's some reasons to pick Complexity. I wouldn't be betting on really most of the other squads. Maybe MIBR could pull off the upset against Complexity. The squad sent EG could go either way in my eyes, but I think it should be Furia Liquid in the finals every day of the week. That's going to probably be represented here as well, with Grim being kind of the fifth player people want to go with. It's the cheapest player out of the second best team. Makes sense. Or like the third best team, I guess. But I could see myself going for like a Taco instead. I think Godsend definitely have a good chance of beating EG. It could also be. I think it makes the most sense probably to go for one player out of Godsend or EG, just because of the player prices. Like the best players on EG are like super inexpensive, as well as on Godsend. So there's some pretty good potential if you happen to hit the guy who out of these guys pops off, or out of these guys pops off in that series, even if they lose to Furia. But yeah, who do I want to go for? I think these players are pretty expensive. It could be an art drop kind of case in terms of HLTV. Nitro has been looking decent in the past events. Like, yeah, this is pretty okay. That's pretty good. Not like the best. He's not like crushing opposition or something, but doing decent. Let's go check these. Okay, so I mean, Naf and Elise have been really, really good. It's gonna be hard to. Actually, it's doable. I'm not sure if I like Barton, but maybe there's something there. Art. I get from EG. There's no one really at that price point. Stewie is actually lower rated than Rush right now. That's kind of crazy. Probably you can't go Naf Elise. I'm kind of coming to conclude here. So then it's probably Naf Nitro or Elise Nitro. Yuri has been kind of insane lately. Still we don't hit any new players. Price point. Drop we probably can afford. Pretty good players, I would assume. It's awkward with the money again. Often is. 180. Who do we get this? Get like breezy with this. I mean, that's not bad. It doesn't have an AWPer. So how would we be? This would be headshots for sure. Nitro on the IGL. Fury probably like CT rating, leash multi-fragging, and art entry. I mean, it works super well in terms of roles still. This looks pretty good to me. Breezy been like super good, but I've seen him have some performance. Well, this is not bad for how badly EG did at the event. He had a high headshot percentage again. Usually does. Like I felt like out of the EG players, like didn't Zerg also do not horrible? Yeah. Like Zerg and Breezy looked kind of the best to me. I'm not sure about Automatic and how well he looked. Actually, it was even better. Oh, I didn't realize Automatic had such a good performance. I still don't want to put that much money into them, because this is basically just for this Godsent game and then the game after that against Furia. I have some sneaky hopes for Breezy. I think I picked him in one of my earlier fantasies. Did I pick him for America's Armor? And he did fine-ish. It's not good enough ever, of course, but like fine-ish. I kind of like this lineup, not gonna lie. I think I'm just gonna stick with this. I don't expect many surprises in this one. The biggest surprise I could see is like MIBR beating Complexity, and which is why I don't want to pick anyone out of Complexity. I don't want to pick Grim. I think Yuri's been kind of insane lately. I said, yeah, look at that, 1.55 rating. Art was decent. Just wasn't as good as Drop this event, but I think he's maybe more consistent. Nitro and Elish. I mean, Nitro makes more sense to me than Roxy does. Check Shock's stats. I mean, yeah, of course he was pretty good there, but how about Nitro? Nitro wasn't as good in the main event, but in the qualifier he was even better. I don't know. I feel like I want to go with the Nitro. I feel like he's starting to, like, he's definitely on an upwards trajectory. Like, he's doing better and better and better. Shox is probably, I think Shox has probably found his level at this team when it comes to fragging. Like, he's gonna have pop-off performances, but he's usually gonna just fine. Whereas Nitro might still be getting better in the squad. But yeah, let's buy this. I'm a fan of this lineup. So he was CT rating 3. Multi-fragger, I think. And make sure, but yeah. The art on the entries, Breezy on the headshots, Nitro as IGL. Makes a ton of sense. How about boosters? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 12, 14, 15 boosters maximum. Which ones do we not use? We don't use, I guess, knife. Hard with the 21% knife. Kind of crazy. I guess flash we don't use then, or grenade kills. First round KST. Who's our best KST player? It's Yuri. Makes sense. What else is good first round? So headshots probably on Breezy. Also makes sense. They're best of 3s first round, right? Yeah. Like top of scorecard makes sense here as well. We can go Elish top of scorecard, that's fine. Art. Could go Rambo. I mean, makes sense. Brazil v Brazil. He's me. Yeah, I like that. Let's go with it. Clutch is not it. Flash we don't want to use. Grenade we don't want to use. Saver needs to be Yuri eventually. Later. Use this. No, that's just fine. But yeah, I think that's it for this one. Remember to like and subscribe if you enjoy this kind of content. I will be posting my video on the Europe version of this, which is a lot more interesting, not gonna lie, a bit after this, and I will see you in the next one. Goodbye.